Express, and today we are reporting live from the Fragapalooza esport event in Leduc, Alberta. It is Western Canada's largest esport event. So I'm going to show you guys the show floor so you guys can see this LAN and check it out a little bit. So we're going to do some mini interviews here as well with some community members and have a blast. So as you guys can see, the sea of computers, there's over 400 people here. So I think the exact number is like 480 by head count. There's some really cool PCs as well. So we got a Tower 900, or the fridge. It's pretty rad. And yeah, there's a lot of cool things here, of course. I mean, a lot of food, drinks. There is literally a pop-up stop here for Papa John's. We've had some pizza, it's delicious. It's got us through the day and saved our lives. And we got Extra Life here as well, right next to us, so it's pretty rad. And then, of course, we have the Memex booth where we have some esports going on right now. And an unexpected guest. Oh, it's Josh.
Holla.
Josh, what's going on at the booth here? What's going on?
I got these little guys here, and they're showing me how to play Fortnite.
Right.
But as any pro Fortnite player, he's got to make sure to.
There we go.
Angles, yeah, man. He's got to make sure to get all of his keybinds and stuff. All situated.
MLG Pro. We got the future of esports right here.
Absolutely.
Josh. So for anyone that may not know you, that's in the Edmonton region, let's talk. Let's introduce you. Josh, so you were a manager at Edmonton West.
I am indeed, yeah. We're at just off 170th Street behind the Lazy Boys.
How long have you been with us?
Almost 10 years. 10 years in November.
10 years, man. That's like a decade of Memory Express, so
legit.
You must have like lots of memories here too. I guess there's a lot of things you've seen, like a lot of product launches, a lot of changes too. So
absolutely.
You've been through it all.
I was around when the Q6600 was a thing, and that was an awesome thing. And then when all of a sudden, the 2600 case came out, and everyone was just losing their minds because it was such a substantial jump. It was pretty crazy. Lots of upgrades.
What would you say has been your most rewarding moment working with Memory Express so far?
My most rewarding? Well, honestly, back when I was doing CSR days, back when I was not running a store, helping run a store, but when I was helping with the peoples, there's I don't know how much. It's hard to put it all into one.
Honestly, I was like, it's a curveball question. Most rewarding. You're like, oh my god, there's so much.
Oh my god, no, it's just helping out the community, helping out all the fans that like to come in. Because if you've had the Memory Express experience, you know what I'm talking about. And it's not anybody that can do that. And being able to be a part of that, to make it a thing, that is just mind blowing.
Yeah.
So that's right there. And then now that we're getting it back into doing frag, doing the and all that kind of jazz. And there's that guy there, and he's cool stuff too. It's just been the whole 10 years has just been one awesome chapter in my life that I'm very happy to have had.
I'm glad you're part of the team, Josh.
Right on.
let's do a little. Oh, there we go. A little headbutt. So let's talk about the booth here. What's going on? What are we showing off? I see a lot of EVGA stuff, some NVIDIA stuff.
That's good. Well, let's show the people all that.
Let's jump in here, guys. Let's take a little journey here. Ooh wee.
EVGA. Got a little bit of NVIDIA fun.
Oh boy, so we got a machine over here. Let's take a look at this guy. You guys call this the Yeti.
Yeah, we call it the Yeti. It was named by our merchandiser over at Edmonton West. It's been running actually very beefy. We've been pumping on this.
Whoa, let's take a look at the Specerinos here.
35-inch ultra-wide screen on all of its glory.
Take a look at that, guys. This guy's going to be for sale at Edmonton West's too, right?
And so. Well, any store that wants it. Because, hey, look, there's the parts list. You want this thing? Just make sure to go into any Memory Express and say, I want the Yeti.
Now everyone knows. The Yeti's been revealed, guys. the drop here. So thanks for your time, Josh. We're going to walk around the floor here, take out some look of everything else here. I understand there's some esports superstars here. So we're going to go find those people. But I believe he's doing a pizza run right now. So we're going to let him do that. That is a giant monitor there. I'll stay in a second. But let's take a look down here. We got people napping. Got some No Man's Sky, which is rad. And fresh pizza delivery, guys. All the sights and sounds of an esport event. So let's show you guys some of the floor here. So we got a lot of cases here. Oh, there's the Crystal 500. Nice Corsair case. Oh, I see some nice cases over here. Another one. Nice. take a look here because I saw a Dragon Ball case earlier I wanted to show off. Nice custom job. Is this yours? Did you do it yourself?
No, my niece painted it.
That's really rad, my dude. Sick. Got pizza. Pizza for days. I mean, what's an esport event without pizza? That's how I see it. You need nourishment. You need nutrients to operate. Oh yeah, we got a ton of people here. We got a lot of cool desks here. Got some pop figures. Some Hearthstone. Dual gaming. That's intense. That's something I can't do. I'm a one-man gamer. I'm a one-trick pony when it comes to games, guys. So just waiting for we have a person I want to talk to a little bit here, but he's running pizzas around right now, so I'm waiting for him to finish up. So it's kind of funny because I had a chance to meet him actually just today, but I've known him in the community for quite some time. So he's from the Mixer community there. Hey, Rad. Yeah, honestly, I'll show you the floor here a little bit. So we're gonna walk through here so I can kind of give you a better idea. But it goes a long way. An island of RGB. But yeah, esports is obviously doing very well here in Canada land. Where are you, Rod? Because I know there's a lot of cool things going on in Canada land. Oh, and I see that he is free now, so we're going to talk to the one, the only, Doge Daytona. Well, his name's Doug, but I call him Doge. He's hiding right there. Hey, Shot, get in the shot, man.
I'm going to get in the shot. I'm trying to avoid getting ran over, man.
Well, tell everyone about you. So I understand you're in the Mixer community, so introduce yourself, do a little plug. So
I'm Dog Daytona. I stream a bit of everything on Mixer, and if I'm not streaming, I'm moderating everybody from Memory Express to Asika to anybody and everybody.
That's right, man.
Yeah.
So notice the jersey. Are you on an esports team as well?
Yes, I'm actually on the Smart Farm team.
Okay.
We played PUBG for North American Finals for about $1,500 US.
Well, that's pretty rad.
And then we did the squads for $3,000 US. And we did have a winning team. It wasn't our team. It was the second Smart Farm team that we brought in. They won the whole tournament. That's
right. That is not a pig. That is a bear thing of some sort. I just noticed that now because it's terrifying. It's actually terrifying. But we're gonna move over a little bit because I'm scared for my safety. We're gonna walk over to the safety of away from that thing.
Yeah, don't worry. A lot of people are avoiding that thing.
So we're in the safety here. There we go. So tell me about esports. Why are you involved in it?
So I've always been very competitive. I started out playing CS:GO.
Yep.
And CS:GO, if you don't know, very competitive at times.
Yep, it definitely can be.
Play like you mean it. Not like this is Overwatch arcade mode.
Yeah.
So I've always been super into competitive games. And honestly, PUBG was the next step up.
Yep. So you're mostly PUBG?
Mostly PUBG. I've been trying to do a bit of everything.
Have you dabbled in the dark arts of Fortnite yet?
Yes.
I knew it. I could tell. I could tell by your eyes the way they were looking at me. So
I've done Fortnite. I've done a bit of everything.
Okay.
I'm actually warming up for an Overwatch tournament in a few weeks.
Where are you guys playing that at?
We might be doing it on location in West End, or White Ave.
Stay tuned for that, guys. So, yeah, thanks for your time, Dog Daytona. Where can people find you online if they want to follow you?
Mixer.com/DogDaytona or Twitter @DogDaytona or anywhere @DogDaytona.
Well, thanks for your time, man. We're going to show the rest of the floor, and I'll see you around a little later, man. All right, guys, that was Dog. And yes, there are esports events like this in Calgary. Oh, we got to focus on my face here. But yeah, there's esports events like this everywhere in Canada. Like, I know there's a group over here in Calgary called Community Gaming. I know they do the esports events as well. But I know we're going to look over and find someone from Fragapalooza to talk about the history of Fragapalooza. Oh, what are the chances? We're going to trade sides here because my arm. Hello.
Hi.
And welcome. We're going to talk about Fragapalooza to our lovely Memory Express audience. We're currently live streaming this. This will later be a VOD, so if anyone's like, why is he talking just like he's there? So give a little introduction, who you are, what you do for Fragapalooza, and we'll go from there.
Hi guys, my name's Lori. I'm the social media coordinator for Fragapalooza. So on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, you can search at Fragapalooza, and we'll have a little chat. Behind us, we have Fragapalooza 2018. This is our 22nd year. Started in 1996 as a Quake Fest tournament.
Quake Fest.
Now we're running strong here in the Edmonton community, and looking to have more years behind us. Over 400 participants and sponsors here with us in the venue today.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I was showing the sea of people earlier, and like there was like a ton of people there.
We are the fullest we have been in this venue, and we've been at the Leduc Rec Center for over 8 years now.
I was gonna say, like, so you guys started as a Quake Fest tournament. So does that have anything to do with the lining up of QuakeCon, I guess, or?
Oh no, this was years ago, 1996. Before you could play online, before the internet showed up and made multiplayer gaming accessible. These guys here behind us.
We're gonna.
Yeah, ready? Yep. Those guys over there, some of the original staff members, got together, put the network together. They wanted to play Quake, so
That's how it all began, eh?
that's how it all began.
So what tournaments are we seeing here this weekend? Are we seeing Quake at least? Quake Champions, or?
We are not. It's always a for fun event to play, and you will see it on the monitors. But our event official tournaments this year are CS:GO and Overwatch. Game OVR was sponsoring a Rocket League tournament, and we have Extra Life just finishing up their Gang Beast tournament today.
Nice. Yeah,
That's
there's a
it.
lot of really rad things going on here. So I will let you get back to it. I'm gonna run the floor, and I know we're gonna go check out the casting pit. So thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much. Have a good one. Hopefully we see you next year.
Yeah, let's go check out pit here, guys. Oh boy, howdy. So I know you guys were talking about a want and need for stuff like this to come to Calgary, but there actually already is some Calgary events. So we actually have over here Community Game, which is actually from Calgary, and they do Calgary events. So they actually are running the bracket currently for Fragapalooza here.
Over in the library position, looking to do something beyond the cabinet.
Ooh. I'm going to show you guys the rest of the floor here. It's got some KFC. They're PUBG at the event. I think they're going to be doing that a little later. So we got Sea of People, just so you can kind of see how far it goes. So the Memix booth is just over there. There's the balloon for the marker there. But we're actually going to try and talk here now to Alex. So I'm going to see if he's free to talk, guys, but I can't guarantee. But we also have a caster here named Alex OPL. So he does a lot of casting. So I'm going to see if he's available to talk a little bit more about esports, his casting experience, and events that he may be doing in Calgary. Can't guarantee he's doing anything, but never know, unless we ask. Are you free? All right, we're going to... I whispered, but you guys saw. All right, there he is. He's tall, he's gorgeous, and he's here.
I don't know about gorgeous right now.
You are in my heart.
Oh.
So
You're too kind.
I'm too kind. So, Alec, I've known you from the Calgary community. I've seen you at the Twitch events a few times, and I know you more for esports. You do a lot of casting. So, what's your experience with that?
Yeah, so I've been doing like casting here for about 5 years. Sorry, I'm going to sound a little, weird right now. Half my face is paralyzed, so that kind of sucks when you're a caster. So
Yeah.
Kind of healing off that. But yeah, I've been casting for about 5 years, of course. Mainly League of Legends. It's kind of my main game that I do. That's the one that I got started with. But I flex on over to other games like PUBG, Arena of Valor, some other kind of jazz. You gotta be flexible.
Yeah, you can't be a one-trick pony in esports. You have to keep going. So.
Yeah. So and then as far as esports has gone, in Calgary, still developing. Kind of needs a very certain environment for it to excel, from my experience. So when we're given kind of the opportunities to come around and do this kind of stuff, I don't mind, doing some pro bono work in the local area, trying to get more people involved.
Yeah.
Because it's always good that, sometimes I don't have an event that I can go in Cali or, Montreal or something along those lines. So it's good to have work locally. So that's why you kind of invest into the scene locally.
Yeah, so you travel a lot with casting then, right?
Yeah, so like for this summer so far, I was down in Austin for DreamHack. Went and did E3 for ESL. Went and did the Arena of Valor World Cup Finals.
That's so cool, man.
In TCL Chinese Theater. Not announced yet, but will be soon. DreamHack Montreal should be over there as long as, pace gets better. That's kind of the big one. And then I'll be possibly looking at going to Singapore in October.
That's really cool, man. So, like, How do you get into casting? What was your big pushing point saying, I want to do this?
It's just one of those things where you just kind of go and do it. It's like the worst question to ask a caster because we all had the same thing where we're just like,
And just did it.
you know, you try and find local online leagues, just kind of practice, because it never becomes sustainable until a long road. Like,
You got to put in the work.
it's been 5 years. I've only been doing it full time for a year and a half.
Okay.
So it does take time.
So what was your most rewarding experience casting so far?
Most awarding experience.
Yeah, what was your most rewarding? Like, yeah, man, I love this.
Honestly, it was the first time I went to DreamHack in Denver in October, where I kind of got to fly out, did that whole weekend. It was kind of like, this is cool. This is like what I want to do. This is like really cool. And then doing the TCL Chinese Theater one, that was really cool because that's like such a, you know,
Surreal experience,
You got
right?
literally our catering was on the handprints, like outside. That is just so weird. You're like you're standing on top of like Johnny Depp's signature.
Yeah.
And you're like, this feels wrong.
As well, so if you guys are interested in esports in Calgary, you want to follow OPL Alex on Twitter. As well, Community Gaming will be doing a lot more events, so they're worth checking out. So it's Canadian G_gaming. And yeah, that's it. That's all. So some of the tournaments we're going to be supporting and sponsoring in the event. We teamed up with EVJ and NVIDIA for this. So NVIDIA is going to be sponsoring a surprise tournament later. We don't know what it is yet. It could be PUBG solos. I can't guarantee. And EVJ is unannounced right now. So as those come by, we'll be telling you guys on Twitter. So thank you for checking out the stream. Thanks for checking out the video if this is in the past. So this is Fragapalooza. It's Western Canada's largest esport event. There's over 400 competitors here, guys. Games like CSGO, League of Legends, Overwatch, PUBG. I think some Fortnite as well. But that's it. That's all, guys. I'm Steve from Memory Express, and thanks for tuning in.